Live, only on DAZN. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. One is defending a name, the other is building one. The ring doesn't care where you come from, only if you can survive in it. Saturday, June 28th, Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Huge fight coming up, Frank. I just want to get your breakdown on it, and curious to see like how you kind of see the styles of this matchup. Canelo and Crawford is now like official. It's happening September 13th in Vegas. A lot of people I've seen now are choosing Crawford over Canelo based on how Canelo looked in this last fight. But how do you see it, Frank? How do you break it down?
Man, I feel like that's gonna be a good fight. I feel like that skull guy, man, he ran the whole fight. So it's kind of like when you fighting a fighter, man, who's running, it's kind of hard, like to actually fight him. Like I feel like he hit Canelo, and Canelo hit him, and he ain't really want to engage with Canelo, so he pretty much like kind of ran the whole fight. Canelo could have cut the ring off, but I don't think Terrence gonna run from Canelo as much as that guy did. I feel like he gonna box for sure, but he gonna sit down on some shots. He gonna fight in spurts against Canelo, I feel.
So then, if he does that, like how does the fight play out and turn out in your mind?
Man, I don't know, man. That's one of them fights right there. Is just like it's a good fight. I don't feel that like it's out of like with Terrence coming up and weight and all that. I don't think it's one of them fights where uh he very capable of winning that fight. It's not like oh you moving up in weight, Canelo just gonna beat him. I think it's one of them things like it's a good fight for both of them. I don't know who gonna win that fight, honestly.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, it's, I don't know, the big question there is like the weight, obviously, right? Like he's never fought a guy that could crack like Canelo or is used to getting hit by guys that are bigger. But like on the flip side, like Canelo's in a disadvantage in a way too, because Crawford's going to be a lot like quicker than him. And
Sometimes, man, like just because a guy bigger, it don't always mean like he can crack, but it's like Terrence he gonna be the faster, he gonna be the quicker fighter, the more explosive fighter too. I feel like just because he bigger, man, don't mean nothing. A lot of times them guys be slower,
yeah.
when a smaller guy come up to a higher weight, you just can't get hit by you just can't get hit by the bigger guy, especially if he a puncher. But a lot of times the smaller guy have an advantage. I feel like because they quicker.
Yeah, so, okay. So with that being said, if it's like the best Canelo, because people have said like, hey, Canelo hasn't looked the best in these last few fights with, Charlo, with Munguia, with Berlanga, and now Skull. Like he's having a hard time cutting the ring off now against the best Crawford, because even with Crawford, people said, hey, he didn't look that great against Madrimov. Push comes to shove, Frank. In your professional opinion, who should win the fight?
Man, that's one of them fights right there. Like I've been on point with my predictions on certain fights that's been coming up. That's just one of them ones, man. I don't know. I don't know.
What's okay? What's like what do you think is like the key factor that'll like let you know like, oh, so and so is gonna win? Like what in those first 6 rounds? What are you gonna be looking for?
If basically if Canelo can't fight the styles that he's been fighting though. He can't be so flat footed and try to walk Terrence down, I feel like. I feel like Terrence too slick and game of a fighter to just try to walk him down. And just walk him down and try to big dog him. I don't think Terrence gonna go for that. Uh Canelo gonna have to be able to cut the ring off though against Terrence. If he just try to walk him down and bully him, I feel like that ain't gonna play in his favor.
Mm, mm. Yeah, they say like the real fight starts after the 6th round, but yeah, like Terrence has said like, hey, I don't have to knock out Canelo. I just have to beat him, which means like I can outbox him. And I think like even Bomac's like, dude, he's gonna outbox him. Like you guys are gonna see.
He could definitely outbox him. We seen Bivol, we seen Floyd. Canelo can be outboxed. I feel like he had problems with boxers. It's just all about when he hits you. That's what it's about when he hits you.
Yeah, and you're getting hit by a guy who's used to hitting guys that are like 190 pounds plus, and he's putting those guys out when he hits them. So, like, yeah, that's like another big thing. You think that maybe Terrence's his footwork is just, he won't allow himself to get trapped there, but like, I don't know, there has to come a point where like they are going to exchange.
They're gonna exchange for sure. I don't see Terrence doing nothing that Scarf guy did. Terrence gonna, he gonna bite down. He gonna bang with him in spurts. I feel like I don't think he gonna just dry out bang with Canelo, but he gonna fight a smart fight. I feel he gonna be selective when he wanna bang.
If Terrence wins this, he said that he feels like he's like top 5 greatest of all time because of the 3 weight divisions undisputed. In your opinion, man, like where does he fall legacy wise if he's able to get that to win over Canelo?
I mean, I feel like he gonna go down as he should go down as one of the greats. He done accomplished a lot. He accomplished a lot, so I feel like he'll be deserving of that for sure.